Is your retirement about to get a major overhaul? The Department for Work and Pensions is rolling out 9 significant changes to state pensions next month. And if you're planning to retire or already receiving your pension, these changes could seriously impact your financial future. But here's the real question: are these changes working for or against you? Before we dive into these crucial changes, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're constantly updating our community about the latest pension developments that could affect your retirement plans. Also, drop a comment below telling us which of these changes concerns you the most. I'll be responding personally to your questions. Let's start with the burning question that's on everyone's mind: how much more money will you actually get? The new state pension increase is arguably the most significant change we're seeing, and it's making headlines for good reason. From next month, you're looking at the biggest state pension increase in over a decade. But what's driving this unprecedented rise? And is it enough to combat the rising cost of living? The answer lies in the government's commitment to the triple lock system. Despite earlier speculation about its potential suspension, the triple lock has remained intact, ensuring that pensions will rise by whichever is highest: average earnings growth, inflation, or 5%. This year, the increase is tied to September's inflation figure, resulting in an 8.5% boost to your weekly pension amount. But here's where things get interesting, and why you need to pay attention. If you're receiving the full new state pension, your weekly payments will jump from £203.85 to £221.20. For those on the basic state pension, you'll see an increase from £156.20 to £169.50 per week. Sounds good, right? But there's more to this story than just the numbers. The second major change affects pension credit, and this is where many retirees might be missing out on crucial additional income. The DWP estimates that hundreds of thousands of eligible pensioners aren't claiming this benefit, potentially leaving thousands of pounds on the table each year. The question is, are you one of them? Pension credit is essentially a safety net for retirees with lower incomes, and from next month, the income threshold is being adjusted. Single pensioners will need to have a weekly income below £218.15 to qualify, while couples will need to earn less than £332.95 combined. But here's what many people don't realize: even if your income is slightly higher, you might still be eligible for partial pension credit. Now, let's talk about something that's causing considerable debate: the state pension age changes. The government's review of the state pension age has led to some controversial proposals, and these changes could affect when you can start claiming your pension. But what's driving these changes? And how can you adapt your retirement planning accordingly? The reality is that increasing life expectancy and demographic shifts are putting pressure on the pension system. The DWP is implementing a gradual increase in the state pension age, moving it from 66 to 67 between 2026 and 2028. But there's more to this than just working longer. It's about ensuring the sustainability of the pension system for future generations. Let's address another significant change that's coming: the adjustment to national insurance contributions requirements. This is particularly important for those approaching retirement age. The number of qualifying years needed for a full state pension is changing, and this could affect your pension amount significantly. Currently, you need 35 qualifying years of national insurance contributions for the full new state pension. But what many people don't realize is that the rules around voluntary contributions are also changing. The DWP is extending the deadline for making voluntary contributions to fill gaps in your national insurance record. This could be a game changer for those who have gaps in their work history. Here's something that's not getting enough attention: the changes to pension sharing arrangements for divorced couples. The DWP is introducing new guidelines that could affect how pension assets are divided during divorce proceedings. This is particularly relevant given the increasing divorce rates among older couples, often referred to as silver splitters. But what does this mean in practical terms? The new regulations aim to make pension sharing more straightforward and fairer for both parties. If you're going through a divorce or have been through one recently, you'll need to understand how these changes might affect your pension entitlements. Let's tackle another crucial change: the modifications to bereavement support payments. The DWP is expanding eligibility criteria and adjusting payment structures. This is particularly important for couples who weren't married but lived together, as they might now be eligible for support they previously couldn't access.